In the grand tapestry of ancient Egypt, few figures stand out as boldly as Hatshepsut, the woman who rose to power in a man's world and ruled Egypt as pharaoh during its 18th dynasty. Her reign, which lasted for more than 2 decades, circa 1479 to 1458 BCE, was marked by peace, prosperity, and monumental building projects. Hatshepsut's story is one of ambition, vision, and legacy, and her name continues to echo through history as one of the most successful female rulers the world has ever known. Hatshepsut was born into royalty as the daughter of Pharaoh Thutmose I and his queen, Ahmose. She married her half-brother, Thutmose II, and became queen consort. When Thutmose II died young, his son by a secondary wife, Thutmose III, was too young to rule. As a result, Hatshepsut initially assumed the role of regent on his behalf. But instead of simply guiding the young pharaoh, Hatshepsut made a bold and unprecedented move. She declared herself pharaoh. To legitimize her rule in a deeply patriarchal society, Hatshepsut adopted the traditional symbols of kingship. She wore the false beard, a royal kilt, and the Nemes headdress, and she was often depicted as a man in statues and reliefs. She claimed divine right by saying she was the daughter of the god Ammonius. Hatshepsut's reign was a golden age for architecture. Her most famous achievement is the mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari, near Luxor, a stunning, terrace structure built into the cliffs of the Theban hills. It remains one of the most beautiful temples in Egypt. She also restored temples, built obelisks, including the tallest still standing in Egypt, and invested in infrastructure across the kingdom. Hatshepsut revived foreign trade, especially with the land of Punt, believed to be in modern Eritrea or Somalia. Her expedition to Punt brought back gold, ivory, myrrh, incense, and exotic animals, boosting Egypt's wealth and prestige. These expeditions were immortalized in reliefs on her temple walls. Unlike many of her predecessors and successors, Hatshepsut's reign was largely peaceful. She focused on economic development, art, and religion rather than warfare, allowing Egyptian society and culture to flourish. After her death, Thutmose III, now ruling in full, ordered many of her monuments defaced or destroyed, and her name was omitted from official king lists. Scholars believe this was an attempt to restore traditional male rule and remove the memory of a female pharaoh. For centuries, Hatshepsut was nearly lost to history, but in the 19th and 20th centuries, archaeologists began to rediscover her legacy. The most dramatic moment came in 2007, when Egyptologists identified her mummy in the Valley of the Kings through DNA and dental analysis. Hatshepsut's story is one of visionary leadership, bold defiance of norms, and lasting impact. She not only ruled a mighty empire with wisdom and grace, but also challenged gender roles in a way that remains inspiring today. Despite attempts to erase her memory, she has reclaimed her place in history as one of Egypt's greatest pharaohs, male or female.